Good evening, everybody. My name is Vice Admiral J.L. Galloway, your Fleet 31 commanding officer, and tonight I'm joined by my co-host, Rear Admiral Jenny Hay,
Howdy, howdy.
and of course we are joined today by our community manager, Captain Scott Sterling. How is
Greetings.
everybody doing
Oh,
tonight?
doing good. How are you?
I'm doing better than Jenny is. Poor
This
Jenny.
is this is very true. Cross fingers. I still have power, guys. I still have power.
But maybe some people don't know, or maybe they don't follow you on your Facebook. What exactly has happened to you, Jenny?
Uh, hell froze over in Texas.
Hell froze over in Texas. Nice.
Good way to put it.
Basically, if y'all haven't been paying attention to the news, Texas is frozen. The whole entire state has been under a winter advisory. The entire state, guys, not just bits and parts. The entire state. It started snowing Saturday night, Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went down to start Saturday night into Sunday. Snowed all day Sunday. Then Monday, it went down to 1 degrees. 1 degrees in Texas. Okay, got that. That's
Jeez.
crazy for one people. And then it re-snowed last night.
So, for what you guys who might remember when we all got hit at the same time? Texas got hit too. But then something interesting happened. When they said the second wave was supposed to come in, what the snow did, for the life of me, I can't figure out why it did this. But Scott and I somehow got blessed. Jenny likes to joke around that it was a hot pocket. So, like Oregon, let's just put it, the West Coast and the East Coast were protected. So everybody in the middle, like poor Sammy. Ha, Sammy, I guess you are Midwest after all.
I see if I can find that picture I sent to y'all.
I know, right? That'd be a good picture to show everybody. Wow. All right, here. Any comments coming in yet? No, not yet. Okay. So, the weather. So tonight's episode is going to be specially entitled "Winter Go Away." I think we're just done with you. Okay, you've had your fun. We're all done with it now. Give us back our sense of normalcy. I'll take the cold air and and the rain. Jenny will go back to rubbing it in my face that she's in 60 and 70 degree weather. The balance will be back.
You know what's funny was all through my time hop was me tagging you about how my weather's nice here.
Yeah. This is what we experienced recently. Actually, you got it better than we did, Scott. So,
Well, we're about to get hit actually tomorrow or later on tonight.
yeah,
So
but
we'll
look
see
at
how
that.
that goes.
No,
Yeah, it
look,
won't be anything near that.
look at this weather though. So you go up to like the Gulf of Mexico down there, super blue, until you get to Florida. And then it's like almost blistering hot. And then you go over to the East Coast or the West Coast, and yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on here.
What is this? I'm like, this is true. A hot pocket when you get out of the microwave. It's hot on the outside and cool in the middle. We all know this.
Yeah. You know how you fix that problem, right? You flip it over and cook it again. and then you still have the center, but it's like rock solid.
Yeah. Oh,
That's when you just cut that part out.
I'm just happy I got a nice hot meal today.
Oh, that's a first, isn't it?
If y'all didn't know, I also lost power. I went and came upstate at work because I knew the conditions would be bad for me to drive up here to work. It's like, okay, cool. A mini vacation is what I was calling myself here. Still at work, still got to work, but I can hang out in my room and, have a different scenery than my house.
Yeah.
Well, we lost power.
Yeah.
We lost power on, was it Monday night? No, I worked Monday, Tuesday. Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we lost power Sunday night. At first, they told us
Yeah.
it was a rolling blackout. Okay. And it actually was. It lasted for like an hour. Then we had power again for about an hour or so. Then we lost power, and then we were out for almost 12 hours.
Yeah.
We lost power at 1:30. It came back around 9:30 for 30 minutes. It came back about 9 for about 30 minutes and went back off and stayed off until 3 a.m. It came on at 3 a.m. This is not yesterday night before night. Came on at 3 a.m. We had power for 3 hours and went off at 6. Came back at 10. Then it went off. It came back at 12. And then it went off. And then, no, it came back at 10 and turned off at 12. And then, can't remember what next.
Wow, I can't spell tonight. Anyone else loose power?
Loose power? Yeah, I see that there.
How about I delete that and try that one again? Keep going.
Then for a while, it was like 3 to 5 hours no power to 1 to 2 hours of power all yesterday. And so we got power since 9:30, so it's been almost 11 hours of power.
Consistent or just
Consistent.
Wow.
It came on this morning at 9:30.
That's awesome.
So hopefully we're good.
Yeah, for those who may not have experienced a loss of power before, it is not a fun experience. Primitive camping is one thing, but when you're actually at your house and you're trying to, take care of yourself and you have things that require power or even water, like I heard some people in Texas, some of their water lines bursted.
Yes.
Yeah,
So they
it
froze.
was pretty bad.
Because it froze.
Didn't Russell, his apartment, didn't he have something happen?
I had the best wife ever. You know this, right? Look at what my wife brought me. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
I thought it was something on his Facebook, like a pipe next to his family room or living room, like, busted, and then it came through the entire wall, and it was actually flooding.
Probably.
Wow.
Luckily, this hotel is new. It's newly built. So I think the insulation's pretty decently well here. Because even though we lost power, it didn't get too cold in the lobby. It went down to like 60. I think the lowest we had was 60 in the lobby.
60 degrees?
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad when you think about it.
Not too bad. But we also, if you see my lobby, we have a whole bunch of windows. And so that does not help keep the insulation in.
No.
And it's dark, so I don't know, something about being dark and cold. I mean, it wasn't too cold. Like I had on like a long sleeve shirt and my jacket, and I put 2 layers of pants on. Yeah. And I was comfortable.
I've been meaning to ask you, how's your ankle doing? That was another thing. In the dark.
So FYI, those emergency lights, they don't last forever. They start dimming down after a couple of hours. And so,
I have a story about that too. I've experienced that myself. But go ahead.
So we can't take the elevators. So I was going down the stairs. Well, excuse my language here. I'm not going to say the dumbass who designed this hotel put. You know how the top stair and the bottom stair are black rubber, like where the stair ends. All the rest of the steps are tan. Okay. So even in the dark, you can still see the tan.
Yeah.
Well, I know it was pitch black in the room. I was using a flashlight. I was holding onto the hair railing. I was doing everything proper, but I didn't see that last step because it was a black strip. And our carpet's like this dark blue carpet. Yeah. So, in the dark you can't see it. And I thought I was at the last step. Wasn't. I went down and fell, and I think I twisted my ankle. And I was out of commission, man. I could barely stand and walk on it for a while. It hurt. Going back up the stairs, I had to I do the butt, sit on your butt and push yourself up on it. And then when I got to my room again, after, working, keep my foot off, I had to, if I got in my bed, every time I lay, my ankle moved, if I move it the wrong way, I get this sharp pain into my ankle. Ow. It was horrible.
Ow.
Now it's just a little stiff, bruised. I feel like it's bruised and my muscles are a little tight. But I think that's me trying, subconsciously protecting your foot because it hurts. So, you maybe stiffen up, not moving your ankle much. But it feels better now. It's just more bruised, like if I touched it certain places.
So back in 2017, we had a major windstorm come through here in Oregon, and especially at the coast. I think that's true of any coast, right?
Yeah.
When you get coast and you get a windstorm, you're gonna get it like twice as hard there. So back then we were at a scout camp, and all day it was raining, bad winds. The camps were flooding. A lot of the campsites were flooding. So for those who I think I've talked about it here. I do a lot of work with the Order of the Arrow for Boy Scouts of America. So a lot of what we do is service work, especially when we volunteer at staff camps. Usually, when they say, "Hey, there's a problem with such and such campsite," go out there and take care of it. We'll gather a bunch of the boys, gather a few adults, and go out there and take care of it. Free labor, basically, right? So this particular campsite, we were trying to get it drained all day. And this is just to tell you how bad it was. It was like coming up to my knees. You guys have seen me. It was like up to my knees. The water was rushing. It was trying to push us everywhere. And we were trying to build a drainage canal to get out because they told us, like for the fear and the safety, we had weeblos in that campsite. And luckily, their campsite was like one of the ones where all the platforms were up in the hill, but they had this silly little bowl thing down below where all the benches and everything else was, a fireplace ring. So anyway, yeah, we ended up trying. We managed to get the water down probably like 3 or 4 good inches before we finally gave up. I'm like, no, we're gonna have to relocate them. So then we started grabbing all their gear, trying to keep it dry by putting it inside of a tarp, right? And then hiking it back up probably like a quarter mile of a trail to get back up the little yeah. So this wasn't a fun campsite. But by the time we got back and we got their stuff, we're like, oh, where are we gonna put these guys for the night, right? So we had like a lot of parents out there, like, and of course some scout leaders like, we want to go home. We want to go home now. It's like, oh no, come on guys, let's just finish the day out. It's not gonna be that hard. We just got a couple more hours to go. We'll get through this. I'm like, we should let them go home. Is what I was thinking to myself. Well, long story short, we get done with the award ceremony. As soon as we're ready to release, we get a report over the radio saying that the road's been blocked because a tree fell down.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we get further reports from other parents and scout leaders when they try going back to their campsites that a lot of their campsites were flooded. Not as bad as the one we were working on, but they were getting bad. So then we had to make the unpopular decision of bringing everybody up into the dining hall. 500 people in a scout dining hall. So then we had to activate the fireplace. Everybody brought their gear up, and we all ended up spending. Actually, I got some pictures of that somewhere online. I should show it to you. Nathaniel and I, since we were staffing, we got to sleep right in front of the fireplace. It was great.
It was kind of cool. It was kind of nice was when we had, the power out, for a while.
Yeah.
We actually got to play some games with some guests. And I actually became good friends with some of the guests were staying with us.
That's awesome. Brett says hi.
Hi.
But
hi, Brett.
I'm going to try to make the story long. Okay, so that's what we did. But like you, we lost power. We had a generator. After the generator power started going in, the lights started flickering until like they were dead. Completely dead.
That's
so then
when
we
you
had to go to candles.
That's when you start telling ghost stories.
Oh,
we did.
Okay. So the fire alarm has extra backup battery, but it can only be on so long.
Yeah.
And every time one of the emergency lights will go off, it will beep at you. And then it was losing power, and this thing, poor Dad, goes, and then we shut off. And if we have no if we have no power like that, then we had to technically walk every 30 minutes down the halls to make sure there's nothing going on. No fire, no flooding. What is going on? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by you playing around with settings.
Have you noticed that we have new themes? I'm listening to your story and just trying to figure out which one I like the best. I still like this one.
I still like the original, right?
Yeah, this new themes. They got this little. Look at that! Look at that one. Like,
well, that'd be nice if we were like in a big like screen. Like if we were like BB here. Like if it was like. Why wouldn't it work?
You mean if we were just focusing on you?
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice.
Or we could focus on me, I guess, because I know you don't like the big screen on you. Yeah, no, I get. Okay, I can see that, but I like this one. you get to see the person who sent the message, and then you get to see what they said. So Robert apparently had several feet of sunshine.
Yeah,
Robert,
yeah.
we don't want to hear it,
Curse you.
but we do love your podcast.
I already cursed at him several times last night.
Oh, did you?
Hmm
Did he really give you a hard time, Jenny?
He walked out and showed his nice, beautiful, nice, warm weather at his job. I was like, I cursed you.
Let's see. Whoever this person is. Ha! Just kidding. Sammy. Thank you for joining us tonight, Sammy. Sunshine here, low temps, couple of feet of snow. We like it here in the mid. Mm-hmm.
You can't even say Midwest.
No, it's just not Midwest.
Are we trying to start a fight with Jenny tonight?
No.
Because if we do,
No.
if we are, I approve.
No, I agree that she's not Midwest.
You hear that, Jenny? You hear that? Oh, that's right. We can't hear anything she's saying. It's great.
Anyways.
I'm waiting. Oh, we have to wait for this. What is it? 30 seconds? 15 seconds?
Yeah, 15, 20.
Oh. And that's assuming she even responds to the comment.
In other news,
Yeah, go ahead.
this chair is not comfortable. This hotel chair.
Robert would like to know how she's not Midwest. Because she's on the East Coast. She's on Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, do we need to bring this map up again and show her?
Yes.
Let me find a map of the US.
It is currently 9:49 in the evening, East Coast Standard Time, Robert, where she's located. I am located on the West Coast. It is currently 6:49 p.m. my time. Jenny is located Central, which is 8:49 p.m. her time.
All right. Un momento, por
And
favor.
Scott technically is East Coast.
I am.
But he
East
doesn't
Coast.
hide it by saying he's like Mid-East or
Mid-East.
or Northeast or
Okay.
No, I'm Northern
Southeast
Southern.
She's in Michigan, right?
Yep.
Okay, how is this right here Midwest?
Brett, we'll come back to your comment. Yeah.
How?
Because where's the middle of the United States?
Right here.
See? Right. And Texas is probably the most southern part of the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? So one could argue North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, or Kansas, or Oklahoma, or Texas is middle, right?
Let's find a time zone map. That might help us. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was going to make it bigger. But look. She is actually in the Eastern time zone. Eastern time zone.
Where are you seeing that? I'm still seeing the other map.
Oh, I have to pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Oh, Sammy wants to say something in her defense. We are the Midwest, and it's Eastern Standard, not East Coast time. It's East. It is what I say it is. It's my podcast. only these two could veto me. So ha. Don't
there you
veto
go.
me, guys. Don't veto me.
Excuse me.
You
Look, Michigan.
Yep.
Eastern time zone. Eastern.
Yep.
Eastern means east.
Are you sure it doesn't mean Midwest?
Definitely is not Midwest. Now, maybe potentially she could technically kind of be central by this time zone, but no, she's Eastern. She's East.
Yeah, because even that little sliver you think might be a state, it's actually a Great Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Great Lake separates the time zones. Okay.
See?
Yeah, I just don't see how she thinks she's mid.
Mid's like this. If you want to call you Midwest, maybe Wyoming. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe Colorado.
Maybe Colorado.
Yeah.
You know.
Then New Mexico and Texas would be southwest or mid-south.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-southwest? Mid-southwest.
No, I'm central. That's fine. Calling myself mid.
But you're also one of the southern states.
I am southern. But the southern states are weird because they go from like here all the way up this way.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. You don't live on the East Coast, or you're right. You live on the East Coast. I'm always picking on her better spelling. It's just we write together all day long. For those who don't know, All right. So what else we have here? Pacific. I like how the Oregon has that one little weird blurb.
Yeah.
See that? Where Idaho is.
Oh, can you imagine being in Idaho, like half of yourself is Pacific, but the rest is mountain? What about like South Dakota and?
Well, you know what mountain is, right? No time zone at all.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, or you could be Arizona and just they do their own thing.
Yeah.
Well, Arizona goes, I think, on Mountain Standard actually.
But they don't follow daylight saving times.
Right.
No, they don't. When I was stationed down there, no, we didn't follow daylight savings. So sometimes we were actually 2 hours ahead of Oregon when I used to. I remember having to used to take that into consideration when calling.
Oh, I wanted to show
Robert
y'all.
wants to say we're all wrong, but I'm thinking that he's incorrect. Because apparently, according to Robert, El Paso is Mountain Time Zone.
Sometimes it is. Truly, sometimes it is.
Hmm.
Okay, then here I was gonna show
Is
y'all
Robert in
this.
Texas?
No, he's in
No.
California.
Hmm.
See, this doesn't make sense either. How is West Virginia and Virginia south?
Mason-Dixon line.
I know, but
Mason-Dixon,
Mason-Dixon line doesn't make sense. This is not south. I would think be like this is south.
Wasn't it because these are all the Confederate states?
Yeah.
Which makes them south by default, I guess.
But if you want to think logical, this doesn't make sense.
You're right, because Virginia, West Virginia, and Kentucky should not be considered south if we go by that line.
If we go by like the technical south line, not the
Missouri could
basically.
claim a little bit of it if it went by the line.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of dips down to avoid all of Missouri. Robert Reyes is saying because of the Civil War.
Well, yeah, it makes a distant line, but it just doesn't make sense in logical sense. That's why we call Scott a Southern Northerner.
Oh, Sammy, I know you're trying to troll us tonight, but it's okay. Remember, I'll get you back tomorrow. I will, Jenny. Jenny looks at me like she doesn't believe me.
I don't know. I haven't talked to you all week, so it's kind of weird. It's like the first time I actually get to talk to people. That's not people at work.
Well, let's take a look at that because you were out of power. Your phone battery life, wasn't that good, and I didn't want to drain it down.
I know.
I did message you for once in a while just to make sure you're still alive.
I did too.
Yeah.
Would you like to see those messages? No.
Yeah. But I did pick on Sammy a lot, so Sammy had to pick up the slack. Sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry about that, Sammy. The Midwest is defined by the federal government compromise. Oh, so now she's saying it's the federal government. Okay. Compromises of Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota. Why wouldn't North and South be next to each other? And Wisconsin. I get it because they put it all in order.
I was going to say to me,
Medical.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. You remember that song?
No.
You don't remember that song? Okay, I don't care if we copyright. I'm playing that song for you. Let me find it.
No.
Because there's different songs for it now.
No, it's okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Nifty
No.
United States.
I'm good.
From
I'm
13
good.
original colonies. Shout 'em, scout 'em, tell 'em about 'em one by one.
And after these messages, I'll be right back. I don't know what Sammy's talking about. I don't pick on her 24/7. I do allow her like 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, well, Leo has to take over. Leo's her husband.
You ready for this awesome song?
No.
Yes, you are.
All right, guys. I'll be back in about how many minutes? 4 minutes and so much.
50 nifty stars in the flag that billows so beautifully in the breeze.
No, please stop.
Let me fast forward. 13 original colonies. You ready? Here we go.
Chase. Chase, save me, buddy. Save me.
In the USA.
Chase, save
Alabama,
me.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut,
My wife's like, no.
Delaware,
My wife's not one
Georgia,
to save me.
Hawaii, Idaho. This is a really long one. I know it faster.
All right. Okay, you proved your point, Jenny.
I'm gonna find a faster
You
version
proved your
of it.
point, Jenny. Jenny, I was good to you this week. That was nice.
I know you were,
No.
and I stopped.
Look at what Sammy said. Look what Sammy says. Oh, Chase. I would rather hear that, Chase. I would rather hear that.
That means Chase has faith of the heart.
I don't like this one. Make it
does.
bigger. Make the theme better.
Like this?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. But not like this.
No. How did I don't see that changing on here? Oh, I see it now.
Okay, go ahead and mess with them.
No, I'm good.
Well, how are you ever supposed to know what you like until you try them out for yourself?
Excuse me.
Wow. You just said that on the air with 6 people watching live.
Okay.
2 of them are probably Scott, but
Oh my gosh! So today I was we my company paid for us for food today. We found a place that were open because a lot of places we had power for 12 hours, so a lot of food places lost all the food because refrigeration system. Anyways, we found a pizza place and we're eating pizza and I was drinking Dr Pepper and I burped and I excused myself. My boss goes, "Jenny, I can't believe you did that." And I was like, "What? I need to raise you better." I was like, "What?"
wow.
This is also the boss who, I think I told you who believes that Earth is flat.
Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw a funny TikTok about flat earthers. Like, you know how you really upset a flat earther? Just ask him, why has nobody fallen off the cliff yet of this coronavirus? If it's spreading in all directions, why hasn't it just fallen out? You think by now, if the coronavirus started at one central point and it went all the way to the end of the world, it would just fall and drop. No more virus. Yeah, no. It's almost as bad as the vegan lady one. I've been seeing a lot of her lately. People have been ripping on her. This one lady was so bad that she the vegan lady was going like this. She had her hand out and had a little animated bird and she blew it away to save it. This lady had a chicken and it started flapping its feathers. So then she grabs the chicken legs, takes a bite out of it, and then feeds it to the chicken.
My favorite is the lovely vegan teacher because she is just wacky. Oh, she is just wacky as can be.
Yeah, I mean, no, there are people who've been ripping on her hard.
I know, and then she'll call and go, "Quit picking on me." It's like, quit being so like you can be a vegan, but you don't have to be so way out there vegan. Like this lady is. Wish I could find some videos of her.
I think it's just because I hate to use the term coming out, but because that term's been overused and overplayed so many times throughout throughout history. Nice, Chase, nice. That it's been overplayed so much, that people just justify radical ideas because of it. And I think she's just in that category where she's finally coming out. I remember when I came out as a Trekkie, because back in my generation, it wasn't okay to be a Trekkie. People used to ridicule you, shun you, and then I used to keep it bottled up. And then when I finally came out, I was like, I felt a great relief of pressure. I can't imagine what some other people may, for example, like our LGBTQ communities, and like when they come out, like my thing was so minor as like Star Trek or being a sci-fi geek. Then all of a sudden it started becoming okay to be a sci-fi geek.
I used to, because I'm
the vegans. That's what I feel about vegans.
I'm the same way. Like I'm yes, I'm young. I'm much younger than Jay, but I was still in that generation for a while where you can't say that you're a nerd because that was, you getting beaten up. But
Mhm.
my friends and we called. We were Trekkies for when we were hipster Trekkies. We were cool before it was cool.
You're a Katy Perry song.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
hot but cold.
Yeah.
Well,
School
that was
before-
me.
Yeah.
I was hot until the power went off and it was cold.
Not what I meant, but close enough.
Well, we would crank up the heat when we do have power. We would crank it up as high as possible to get the lobby as hot as possible. So when we do lose power, we can retain that heat for longer.
Man, I'm gonna hate to be your guys' electric bill.
I don't know because we didn't have power for 12 hours. So
You know what you should convince your boss to do, and he's probably gonna laugh at you. Say generator.
well, next door has it.
What? Still
Yeah.
next doors.
They can hook you up to it.
Right. But theirs wasn't next working. But what do people are saying, you know what we should do is when the
Hmm.
electric bill comes, say you're doing intermittent payments. Because you know how
Actually,
they
there are
did
some options.
intermittent rolling. Well, because they were doing rolling blackouts. And
Yeah.
so we're gonna roll our payments.
But
I'll
here's
pay
the
you
thing about that.
$3 every 3 months.
No, but here's the thing about that. You only get charged what you're using.
Mhm.
That's why that argument won't
I know.
tie over. But there are options like where, for example, for the longest time, Jen and I used to be on not a rolling payment, but we used to be on a fixed payment. So like they would charge the same amount all year long. So
Mm.
when we did have skyrocket, and because for here, summer sucks. Living on a second level, it sucks. So we had 3 air conditioners blowing. So it felt like it felt like winter in the summer here. Right, Jen?
You know, good luck on the cruise because there is no temperature on that cruise. Either you're hot or you're cold
Yep.
in the room.
Jenny says there's no AC.
There is, but depends on
But
the. Well, I don't know about this ship, but last ship we were pretty comfortable in our room this
Okay.
last year. But the year before that, on the another ship we were on, we were cold.
Well,
Like
how thick are the blankets? I guess.
they're like normal bedding. They're like normal hotel bedding,
Okay.
right? Yeah, I think normal
Mhm.
hotel bedding.
Yeah. Right about.
Yeah.
And next week, guys, we will be talking about the cruise.
Woohoo! Actually, guys, what we need to figure out is we need to figure out another day. I like that, by the way. We need to figure out another day to finish up our conversation about Star Trek Discovery.
Yes, we do.
Because for those who joined us, thank you, first of all. I want to apologize that we barely scratched the surface on that. I think we spent more time talking about the 1 or 2 things that we did not like about the overall arc of the season, and we didn't actually talk about any of the episodes. And I would love to have Chase come back on and join us again. That would be awesome.
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase,
You
you
know,
come
no,
join us. And Robert, maybe
yeah.
get Robert to come back.
And really start diving into some of those episodes. But hey, we can actually hint at them now. We don't have to hide behind
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For those who weren't there last time, I loved the character Tilly, but I hated her as first officer. God, I feel so good to say.
That's like, man, we can continue that story. We can keep going on and on about that.
I'm hopeful for next season, honestly. Let me get my head up because I'm too far down low. I'm hopeful that they'll do something with that next season. Where they give us more growth with her character and something like that. But
random thought. One of the guests who's staying here become buddy buddies. He's a nerd. Like he likes to watch Star Trek and he watched Discovery. And I was playing games with him. He bought all of us masks at work.
Ooh.
So I'm getting a Lower Decks and a Discovery mask and something else.
Wait, they have a Lower Decks mask?
He has a friend who's making masks.
Oh, okay.
So once I get them, I will show y'all and then see if we can get contact him if y'all like them. Excuse me. And
what? No. Andromeda's a cool series. No. Don't do that to me. Don't be crossing the streams. You get too many bad ideas from Jenny, Sir Robert. I blame you, Jenny.
I was gonna say, watch Kevin Sorbo be in a cameo for season 4.
Oh my god! Well, he does his free. Isn't he the one who does free autographs often?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is a guy doing a cameo next season. He was on TNG. He's going for Prodigy. I was just seeing on my Facebook feeds. You guys know what I'm talking about? Because it
I've
might
seen
take me a
so
minute.
much lately, and then my brain is kind of fried from
Did it? Oh,
this
okay.
past couple of days. I seriously think it's the weekend. I'm so thrown off because my days are all thrown off.
Oh.
Well, you've
Oh,
been
plus
in
a
the same spot
storm.
yeah.
And then you've been lurking around in the dark. It's kind of hard to keep track of days, and you're working nights, and yeah, it's been kind of rough for you.
Yeah.
Facebook. Let me see if I can find it. Join the 3-day challenge. No alcohol, February 29th, 30th, and 31st. So, guys, I would like you to participate in that.
I tagged Nate in that, babe.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then my dad tagged my cousin
I think
in
Robert found it. The Outrageous Okana.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it was a character from The Next Generation. Oh, I heard about it in San Antonio, not too far from you. I know it's a couple hours away, Jenny, but
it.
I guess they had a nasty fire. You heard
Oh.
anything about that?
No.
Besides the
Some
car
guest said
buildup?
there's a apartment on fire at her building. That's why she come to stay. We didn't allow guests stay with us because we had no power.
Yeah,
Now that we've been having power for almost 12 hours, we're starting to let people check in.
yeah.
And so this lady was checking in. And she said there was a fire at her apartment. So she was
Wow.
like, "Gosh, probably because somebody's cooking in their apartment with a fire, like building a fire because they're trying to stay warm."
Mhm.
There is warming stations around the area for people who can't find a hotel room, can't afford a hotel room. There is places, but with COVID, it's hard to get a lot of people in a room.
Yeah.
But there is some churches that have power, and they've been, letting them. They had like a taped off square section that they have to stay in, and some
Mhm.
don't have cots, but they said bring your own blankets, bring your own food, just somewhere warm to stay. I was like, you know what? At that point, if I'm in my house and it's freezing cold, I wouldn't care if I got COVID or not. I'd rather be warm, you know?
Yeah. I haven't found that, but I did find this from Russell Camp. Texas, seriously, get your shit together. No contingency plans for anything.
I saw
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. Trying to find that one thing, but yeah, so there's going to be some crossover stuff in Star Trek crossover stuff. Let me rephrase that. Coming in a Prodigy, apparently. Yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna make a comment, but I'm not going to because I'm the better person.
really?
Mhm.
This is coming from the girl who told Thomas to apply for a Doctor Who character on my sim. We still haven't discussed that. Scott and I discussed it.
We're gonna leave it alone. Live air.
Hmm.
I
Mhm.
All right,
suggest we
guys.
should leave it alone.
Yes.
All right, guys. We're gonna leave it alone. We agree we'll never bring up Doctor Who on this podcast again. All
That's
right.
why I didn't bring it up.
Oh, come on, Jenny. That's never gonna fly. We both know that, okay? Because Robert's a Doctor Who fan. Chase is a Doctor Who fan. I don't know what he means by this. Or load shedding?
How's Chase? Are you still under a boil water alert right now? Because he's in the area that I saw that they had to boil the water.
What does this mean?
Robert, is all that sunshine going to your head?
I think it may
It
be.
is. I
It's
think
either
it
that
is.
or he's not wearing his red sweater.
Or maybe he's not wearing his Spock helmet.
Was all that? Is all those
Anybody
lovely
else but me is
Karens?
gonna wear that helmet, okay? Anybody but me is gonna wear that.
I don't
Maybe it's
know.
those lovely Karens.
I've been seeing
Oh,
a lot of
good.
those lately.
He's not in a boil.
Oh, okay.
I know Fort Worth was.
Yeah, I heard Fort Worth's being hit pretty hard, especially the accident you guys had
Oh
on
my
that major interstate.
gosh.
Mhm.
Pretty bad. But I also heard you guys don't have like snow plowers over there either.
We don't. We have like a few sand trucks because we do get ice here,
Yeah.
but we don't get snow enough to have them. And the problem is we can't borrow from other people because all the other states that have them need them. If I can get here down in time, Because
Well, I
we
heard a
saw
few
that
of them came in.
It was Dawn. Yeah, and some people from Florida came in to help
Yeah.
with the power.
Yeah. CompuServe, Prodigy. Oh, I get it now. He went old school on us. He went so old school that we almost forgot about it. But now
What
that he gave me
happens
a
when
frame
you're
of
old?
reference,
No.
That's what happens when you get gray hair like Jag.
I've had gray hair since I was 16, Scott. Now my son's 14, so you do the math there.
So
Load
you would
shedding is worth. Okay.
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 Yeah. You know, that can't be good on the power system. I'm sorry. I don't think things are designed to be turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off again constantly.
I'm afraid about our equipment because like our server room, like all the beeping noises we had,
Yeah.
because we had power backup for a while, but we didn't have enough power to charge it up. Like our freaking fire alarm system went out. Like that's scary when your
Yeah.
fire alarm system can't hold the battery long enough.
Well, when the fire alarms go off, didn't it automatically trigger the emergency response?
No, it was just the lights. So there was the safety lights all through
Well,
hotels
that's kind of that's disconcerting. If the alarm system stops responding, it should automatically trigger the local authorities.
it lost power. So
That's what I'm saying.
they came and call us. We had no power, so they
No,
never
well,
came.
the reason I say that is because I work for a high tech company, and one of the first things we have to do is anytime we do anything or we're going to disrupt the power, we have to contact the alarm
Yeah,
company and notify them to put us into test mode. Because if they don't, as soon as we disconnect the power, even if it is for a brief second, it will automatically trigger and notify the local authorities to come out and investigate.
how
We
we
have a
too.
lot of gas here at my site.
We do that too. We have done it where if we need to do like a test run, or if we need to put it on, there's called something test run,
Yeah.
because you got to fix something. But I think the difference from the power just going out slowly, there might be a notification sent. They probably assumed.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I remember when we lost power, but of course it wasn't clear across the state. But
Yeah.
when we lost power a couple years back, we had to call the company and tell them to put us into test mode because we lost all power at work. I mean the backup lights and all that, they ran just fine, but
Yeah, the backup lights ran for the first time that we lost power for 8 hours.
yeah.
And after that, actually here I have a video.
Apparently Robert found it funny. Robert, I'm so happy to hear that you found it funny. Without context, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I remember what CompuServe is.
I remember it now, kinda. Okay, hold on. Go to share screen. Chrome tab, Facebook. Okay.
Well, Sammy agrees with me, or I guess they do the same thing while you're looking that up. If our power goes out and our doors lock, alarm goes off and the police get dispatched. So we had the same thing, Sammy.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how, usually they call us if anything comes, but we have no power to get the phone lines. But this is kind of what it looks like, guys.
We can't hear you.
Oh, I forgot to mute.
Yeah.
Hold on. I damn stupid.
And I wish they wouldn't have that little feature, but I can see why they do that. So if you want to talk over it, you can, or point things out. That could be a good way of getting around copyright issues.
Oh, it was nice while it lasted. You get 3 hours in. That's nice. Oh man. No, it was nice while it lasted.
So yeah, so it kind of gets the darkness. I'm
You get
trying to
3
find. I
hours
had
in.
other videos.
That's nice.
Of
Oh man.
What was nice while it lasted, just for the record.
Let me see if I can find some more videos of the darkness. But anyways, y'all talk while I look.
Hey, look, we're making great radio.
I know.
We are.
Well, no, I got
You know what Ellie always says?
Yeah, he does.
He does.
No, I did
Every
get a
time
chance
there's awkward silence.
to video chat with Jenny for about 2 or 3 minutes last night, and yeah, that
Yeah.
lobby was dark. It looked like there's one table with like one of those battery powered like lanterns, and they're all like huddled on over it.
Or maybe like when it's so dark, you get like the little blue screen out there saying like, "Can you see me?" Robert, yes.
Yep.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I actually have I have a cute meme for that one. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, most of my I can't really show y'all because it's so dark you can't even see me.
Uh-huh.
But no, what we did was we had a flashlight. Like this is a flashlight.
Uh-huh.
We had it on the table, and we had these big lights like over a dome.
Mhm.
We flashed it up. It reflected off the dome and made it brighter in the lobby.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So our lovely flashlights, you're like, oh, we're never gonna use these. We used all of them. And then some guests was so nice because we got, the security lights were dying, and it gets dangerously dark in the stairwells. So some guests drove out to a local Home Depot that was open still, and
Yeah.
went and bought us these little like pressure lights, and gave them to us because he goes, it's too dangerous for people to go into the staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Did you ever order that shirt?
Which shirt?
The Go Grew coffee shirt?
You just remind me I need to do that. No, seriously. There's a couple of shirts I want to buy. But we got this I also want to try ironing on some shirts too and see what I can come up with. Because that one was like almost $50. I'm trying to justify the cost for a shirt that
I saw the
I go
shirt
back
for
and
this.
forth. Because I didn't buy it when it was on sale, so now like the regular price is just outrageous.
This is a YouTuber, not YouTuber. This YouTuber, not YouTube. Oh my gosh, TikToker
I am sorry,
watch.
you are wrong, Chase. I like my coffee with cream. I think my wife went to bed. I don't know why, because if she goes to bed this early, then she's gonna be up super early, and she doesn't go to work till 3 tomorrow.
Maybe she went to the bedroom to let y'all be. I don't know.
Obnoxious,
Watch. Yeah.
probably.
Maybe when she went there to take a hot bath.
Robert's like, I wouldn't know. I don't drink coffee.
Coffee's gross. Robert,
Robert, it's never too late to start. Okay.
this right, Robert? This is my holy grail.
Oh, Sammy, we don't want to hear about you and your Starbucks. You know, Sammy's
You're
idea of getting
outrageously
Starbucks
priced.
is making her damn husband go get the Starbucks for her.
You mean the outrageously priced $5 cup of coffee?
That's it completely worth it. You know how much money you spend on those Dr. Peppers? And you're complaining about my $5 cup of coffee?
Yeah, but see, $5 for Dr. Pepper, you can get 6 or 8 of them depending on where. Rather than one cup.
You're only
just
saying
bought-
that because someday you need to put a ring on it, buddy.
53 minutes and 22 seconds in.
No.
But no, it's true.
I
bought.
It's not. I was teasing
I
him.
just bought
We
4
know.
for 10 6-packs the other day. So
4 for 10.
6-packs.
Now I got a 24 ounce of coffee for like $5. It's great.
Yeah. But this is the shirt I want to buy. Let me get to you.
According to Chase, Starbucks coffee is too hot and bitter unless it's being basic white boy and order pumpkin. No. I want to set the record straight here. Howie, if you're listening, we're going to set this record straight. Pumpkin spice does not belong in coffee. It does not.
Only in the fall.
You eat your pumpkin pie and you drink your coffee. You don't drink pumpkin pie. No. It's just wrong. It's wrong.
But this is the shirt I want to buy. It's the lady I follow on TikTok. She has autism, and so she has this own little shirt to help her learn skills for life. Yeah. But I really like this shirt. It's a nice shirt that says "Be kind to everyone." But I like the design and everything of it. And this is her. She's a really cool TikToker. Her and her mom.
Sammy here, who doesn't like pumpkin spice either, but she's also the kind of girl that eats Red Lobster. Blech.
Red Lobster?
Lobster in general. Ugh.
Ugh, lobster's. Yeah, I agree. Lobster's gross.
See,
Any seafood is pretty gross.
yeah. See,
I'll eat
Scott's
some
like, I'm
tuna.
not getting into this.
I'll eat some
Okay.
tuna. I'll eat some fish occasionally, but no.
If I eat fish, it's gonna have to be something like salmon.
I'll eat
Something
salmon
that's cooked
occasionally.
well. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's cooked pretty well. You know,
Mhm.
nice presentation with it. You don't really get that after fishy taste to it.
Same with tuna. You don't get that much with tuna. It
Ugh.
smells sometimes, but
Ugh.
like tuna sandwiches.
This
I
is
will
true,
hate
Chase.
all I want, Chase. I will
I
hate
never
all I
had
want.
one, so I don't know.
They're so good.
But how about you and Chase go on his podcast and talk about it?
Wow.
Jenny's gonna back me. No, Jenny's
Wow.
gonna back me. That's gonna be a 2-3 decision to veto you, buddy. Probably one of
We
the few
do,
times your
guys. We
girl
do
will
need to
actually-
do a somehow a collab with
Collab?
Chase's collab, yeah, with Chase's podcast and Robert's podcast, and do something where
Mhm.
they have to go listen to all three, and maybe they can win a prize or something. I don't know. All theoretical. Nothing's in the works, guys.
Chase,
something
like,
be
I'll
cool.
see myself out. Where are you going, Chase? No, get back here.
No, Robert.
I
No,
know.
no Soylent Green. No,
No.
no.
Please no.
Come on, Chase.
Oh my
People.
gosh. Spoiler
No,
alert.
Scott. What? What's spoiler about that?
Have you seen Soylent Green?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the spoiler about that? It's not that new.
It's people.
Yes.
Just like this picture. Have you seen this going around
I don't
Facebook
want to
yet?
see it. Okay.
No, it's funny. It's not
Are you
gross.
sure?
Yes.
Okay. Show us. Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah.
It's for the people's meat.
It's people meat.
It's for the people's meat.
Yeah, but the for the is
Well, if you want to get technical, I guess you can get rid of all the green, right? It's people.
people.
Have you
It's people.
have you two seen those memes going around, and it's Data and Lore and how they're pronouncing different
Oh, yeah.
signs? You two just did that. That's why I was cracking up.
Really? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Quality meats made from people like you.
80% lean. They're not cooking me up.
But then they read down the bottom. I was like, okay, 100% cattle, free range, but
Yeah.
just the label here is just not
Uh-huh.
the greatest label.
No, it's not. Wow. I think I want to go hide now. Hi from Scott. Hi from Jenny. I'm on a drink. Oh well. We should incorporate a special word like I don't know about that word.
Well, yeah, but something like that. Well, I'm just saying we should get together and make something where they have to listen to all three of our podcasts to enter something to win something. Maybe a time
And
slot
the
on our
three words better
show.
not be Jay sucks.
No, it'd be something good.
Jay really sucks. No.
But I like that idea, Chase.
Yeah,
Maybe-
me too.
And then maybe they get a spot on one of our shows. That's an easy free prize that we can do that doesn't cost us anything.
I have no idea what Brett's referring to.
It's I don't okay.
Okay.
Chase, I'll get in contact with you and Robert. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah. Jenny needs our new community manager. She'll be taking over the role for Scott. Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing, Scott?
Yeah.
Scott does more technical. He's like the technical side. He does Twitter and all that
Okay.
stuff.
I do all the social media stuff.
Not really, because I do all
Well.
the Facebook face.
I could, but you wanted to do it, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue.
You can do it.
Sammy, just dig that hole, girl. Dig it.
Dig it up.
Tomorrow.
Oh, dig it.
Tomorrow. Oh, for the people's meat. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Chase,
Anyways,
I like
shirt.
Robert. No, look at Robert's. Look at Robert's comment.
Oh.
I'll have my people
You
call
have
your people.
Robert?
He does have people. Pretty much anybody that's not us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have my phone number, so he can call me if he really wants to.
No, Robert. If you're gonna call her in the middle of the night when you've been intoxicated and drinking.
He works in the middle of the night, so did I.
Oh.
So more like call us when you're in the middle of the day.
Oh, middle of the day when you've been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you wait for me to call you when I've been drinking, you're gonna be waiting a long time, Jenny.
I know you don't drink.
We'll probably be in Vegas or something like that, right, or on the cruise. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna walk over to like my road.
Oh, we lost him.
You'll get it back in the morning.
You froze. On my end, you froze for a
Oh,
few seconds.
okay.
So I
No, I
heard
said,
we're gonna walk to Vegas and get it back in the morning. That's
oh
all
no,
I
I was
got.
saying that. I said if I tried drunk calling you in the middle of the night, you'd probably like walk over to my hotel room and be like, "Give me your phone. You'll get it back in the morning."
I don't get drunk, so
No, I'm saying I would be drunk and you're the one
I know
who's
I don't
taking my
drink
phone.
in general that much.
Yeah. Robert, we're not even gonna dignify that. First of all, the Ducks are awesome. Okay,
Speaking of
they
ducks,
are a great team.
I'm pretty sure all the ducks out in the pond are dead.
Oh, okay. This is what he said. First of all, he doesn't know what he's talking about. The Oregon Ducks are probably one of the greatest teams of all time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Unlike
Sure.
certain California teams.
I don't care about sports.
Me
Sports
neither.
ball.
Me neither, honestly. I'll follow college like this much, and I follow a little bit of Super Bowl, just a very, very little bit.
I was looking at something at work. I'm not gonna say what it is, but the password they had was Cowboys. I was like, seriously? You pick Cowboys as a password for this thing?
You live in Dallas,
I
and
know, but you shouldn't
why
use
would
something
the
that you live.
password?
I'm sorry, that's common sense. Like you don't use words or things you live by.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of football, did you guys hear about a certain quarterback right now is in the hot seat?
I don't watch football.
Nope.
You don't have to watch football to hear about the certain quarterback in the hot seat.
Was it the guy who won 3
It's Brett Favre.
Super Bowls and
3.
I don't know.
He won a lot of them.
Tom Brady or whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
Some people are actually trying to say that he's racist because he won another Super Bowl.
I saw that.
What?
It's like, really?
People.
Really? Okay.
People are people.
Yeah. But what really made it bad was the fact that and the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I thought it was kind of silly that the lady's father who designed the trophy actually had the nerve to say that he needed to apologize to her. Yeah, my daddy made this, so you should apologize to me for, destroying his legacy like that. Like, or some BS thing. I'm like, really? No, your 15 seconds of fame are over. Go away. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't happy that he was taking the trophy and just throwing it over onto the other boat, but he was throwing it to other teammates, so everybody could celebrate. That doesn't mean it was right, but the guys are drunk. They're having a good time. They just won the major game. Yeah. Oh, don't know, Chase. I can go one better than that, my friend. Have you? No, this goes for you too, Scott and Jenny. Have you guys been watching TikTok where Adam Sandler is reliving the 25th anniversary?
No, I
of
haven't
Happy
seen that
Gilmore?
one yet.
Oh no, so he does the Happy Gilmore golf scene moment, and then the guy who plays Shooter McGavin comes back and has his scene. So yeah, just type in Shooter McGavin and 25th anniversary Happy Gilmore in TikTok. You'll see it. They're hilarious.
TikTok's dangerous. Don't get on TikTok.
Well, I blame a certain little girl for that.
I blame my
No,
boss.
it's not Jenny. Nathaniel, thank you for joining us tonight, buddy.
No, look at you. Did you bribe him?
No.
You
It's
pay him
probably his
$20.
reminder to tell me that we need to play not Pokemon Go. Why am I saying Pokemon Go? He's gonna kill me if you're still on right now.
You go whatever.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm gonna watch TV. Since I have power.
Pretty much what I'm doing tonight too.
Not me. When I get off with you guys, I'm gonna go play Yu-Gi-Oh with them. This is actually my box.
Nerd.
It is because it has the. Even though ironically, I don't play with these 3 cards. Even though I have them.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
All right, who's Facebooking me? Not me. My
It's not
phone's on
me.
silence.
And it's my sister.
I put my phone on silence.
What
Jay.
are my Rugrats doing this weekend? Oh, I'm gonna make her part of the show. I am live. Don't you see my feeds?
Oh, calling her out.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Are you in here, Nathaniel?
I was in my room watching you for a long time.
You were watching us for a long time? Yeah. Thank you, Nathaniel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Nathaniel. How's that lovely Lords of I was gonna say Lords of Waterdeep. Lords of Rings.
We are gonna watch the second one this weekend.
Still never seen them.
And you call yourself a nerd.
Hey,
You have the
I fell
audacity. No, I'm just
asleep
kidding. I'm
watching
totally
the first
kidding.
Pirates Caribbean. So never seen those either.
Everybody falls asleep for the first Pirates of the Caribbean. Look, Scott's shaking his head. Yes, this is true. Everybody does. This is right, Chase. This is why we don't have nice things.
Look, I'm in the show now.
You are in the show.
You're on
buddy.
the show. We don't get paid, so sorry.
You don't get paid. Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, he's getting today, so he can start his own job. He can go shovel the snow or mow the grass.
Are you sure?
Jenny says you can hop on a plane and shovel the snow so she can go home tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
I'll
Yeah,
pay you.
no.
I'll pay you $5 an hour.
She'll pay you $5 an hour. Oh, you know what that dad will be doing, right? He'll be like,
You have a
He'll be out in the
deal?
cold, so I don't
You
care.
have a deal? I'll be as slow as possible.
All of you, as long as you stay outside.
I like Robert says here, I don't do Tiki Talks or Snappy Chats. I don't do Snapchat either.
I do both, but not often enough.
Chase is funny. Superstar. We're going to make you famous, kid.
Okay, I'll stay all the time. There's a slight
know,
delay,
sometimes when
so
I get
can't
nervous,
hear you.
I just put my hands under my armpits and go,
There you go.
oh.
Weirdos.
Please say you know that's
the movie?
Yes,
You know, okay.
superstar.
Wow. Wow, Scott. Wow. You almost lost your credibility.
Yeah, you're strange and you're old.
I'm strange and I'm old. Thank you, son. Come here.
Aw, what a
That
lovely,
wasn't a
lovely son
compliment.
you have.
That is a compliment. I appreciate that.
What a lovely son.
I know, right? Yeah, actually, he's the one that's being nice all of a sudden, and my daughter's the one that's being confrontational.
Uh-oh. What'd he do?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. We're trying
You
to figure
know,
out
if
what
the
you
kids
did.
are quiet, then
Yeah,
they
I
did
do.
something wrong. Chase should know this. If the kid's
Oh.
quiet, there's something
Especially
going
in my house, because we only have one volume, and that's loud.
on. Your poor neighbors.
My poor wife. She's not here to hear me say that. Because she probably would totally agree.
I think Robert I think he's gone insane.
What did he say?
I'll donate 50 Centauri ducats.
For what?
I'm
Oh, for
confused.
To
Nathaniel
pay,
cleaning?
yeah, yep.
We're not doing clean. $50.
No, 50 Centauri ducats.
Oh, 50.
What is that?
Ooh.
Like 5 cents?
Ooh, I wonder.
Oh, I said
Pop
oh.
quiz, legit question. What rank did Nicholas Lorcano's father hold? Ooh,
Ooh,
that's not Tom Paris.
no.
Admiral. He was Admiral, right?
I'm gonna say Rear Admiral. That's my guess.
Maybe cadet.
Cadet? No, his son was
No,
a
he
cadet.
was Admiral. Yeah.
Maybe
Don't know what
captain?
he is.
Okay, Nathaniel goes with Captain.
I'm going
I think
with
he's an
captain.
Admiral of some sort. I just don't know if he's rear or.
He might have been vice. trying to remember.
Robert said Admiral Paris. No, that was Tom Paris. We're talking about
Mhm.
Nicholas Lorcano, who is a similar character, but not the same character. But there's a story behind that too. They couldn't use a Nicholas Larcano, which I don't understand that to this day. You own the IP, you own the rights. Why can't you use it just because it's on UPN? That one didn't make much sense to me. Or maybe they just like the name Tom Paris better. Yes, Robert, we know it was the same guy. But this isn't the first time they've used the same actor in multiple parts. Should I name a few people?
Jeffrey
the first one
Combs,
is
Vaughn
Jeffrey Combs.
Armstrong.
Yeah. Vaughn Armstrong was another. The guy who played Ducat.
Uh-huh.
He also played Golmasset. He also didn't he also play a third one?
Yes.
Not a Cardassian though, but he played another character. I just don't remember exactly who.
Oh, what's that guy? Oh my god. Didn't he? I think he played several characters. The guy from Stargate. The dad of Shari.
Oh yeah, him.
Oh yeah.
He was like in everything. That guy's like been in everything.
Yeah, but he was in a few different episodes. He played a few different aliens too.
Yeah.
We could do this, guys, because we're so we could play my old Kahoot game.
I was actually about getting ready to call it here soon.
Oh, we can at least play one little.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to.
Just the three of us?
No, we have an audience.
You're gonna play Kahoot with a Star Trek quiz?
Oh no.
We have 7 people.
I changed my mind.
Well, okay, we could do Stump the Admiral
Stump the Admiral.
in Kahoot.
Okay, if Daddy gets no points and he loses, if he gets third place, then I'll be proud of you, Jenny.
Wait, hold on. I have to stop for a minute.
So what? I just need to know the link.
Anybody else going to play?
Well, I'll play with you.
Our audience. I made it, so I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no giving Scott the answers.
I'm getting it set up, so give me one moment. Go to join. Go to Kahoot.it.
There's a slight delay.
Kahoot.it. Okay.
And then let me open it up. Hold on. I will not play the music, so you don't have to listen to the music.
Woo. Oh, so there's the code.
Yeah.
Oh, can you read it out? 962.
9628723.
9628723.
9628723.
Yep. Nickname and go. Okay.
Oh, there's Scott. There's Jay. Who else is joining us?
Daniel wants to.
He can join.
Nick, 962 8723.
So if you want to play, it's only 10 questions. I made them up. There are some good and some bad.
You want to join?
Come on, Chase and Robert. Go to Kahoot.it. He doesn't want to join. I don't think you should smoke either.
That's me.
Chase.
I know. So Ball is Scott. I'm the Admiral. Nathaniel's Nathanos.
I am inevitable.
Captain Sumbod. Ooh, who's Captain Sumbod?
I don't know.
My guess is Chase.
Probably Chase or Robert. We have 9 people watching us right now.
Robert will be the red sweater or something like that.
It's 10 questions, guys. Come on.
It won't take us that long.
Nope. And I can't remember what the questions are. I made a long time ago. Oh no, we lost somebody.
We lost
Captain Sumbod.
You know, Captain Sumbod, come back.
Come play with us. Come play with us.
You see Chase.
Aquarius.
Red shirt.
Red shirt.
Red shirt. That must be Chase.
That's a red shirt, Dad. Come play with us. We just want to have fun.
Should I make this big? No, not you. I was trying to do. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So it's big. All right. Is anybody else joining us?
Oh, hang on. I want to try to see if I can actually make sure I can see the screen and keep track of the. All right, I'm ready.
Is that
I just split
everybody?
my screen. Yeah.
I'm guessing Chase is Aquarius,
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong, but probably true.
and then red shirt is Robert.
All right, Nathaniel, I'm
Okay.
going down.
I'm gonna get. You guys ready?
Yeah. And nobody give the answer.
No, don't say it out loud.
There will be some dead silence in here, though, guys.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
please forgive us for
Got
that.
all the music playing. Told you, some easy, some hard.
Why don't I see the questions? All I see are
at where is that?
The shapes match up with the answer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I guess maybe because my screen's too big. I got that one wrong. I knew the answer to that one, too.
Who put Thomas and Darwin? Really?
I couldn't see the screen. That was me, okay? That was my first mistake. And it was
Okay.
James T. Kirk. I know that. You're on the podium, apparently.
Apparently, none of y'all.
I don't want to be on the podium for that reason. I'm still on the X. How do I get off that screen?
And when
Right.
she clicks next, it'll.
Oh, okay. Oh, Star Trek. Sorry. 14. Who was the captain pilot of the episode, the original?
James Kirk, Jonathan Archer, Anson Mount, Christopher Pike. Yay! People are smart.
We make things go.
Saval is in the lead here. Which captain suffers from androgynic alopecia? Alopecia.
I don't know. Don't copy my answers.
Cheaters.
I can copy your answers.
I'm probably wrong on that one, actually.
Yeah.
I'm copying you.
No.
Copying you.
Oh, I was right.
It's his heart defect.
Yes,
Oh,
That's
okay.
the
Yeah,
medical
yeah.
term for his heart defect. Oh, look at it. Saval's on fire. What type of fish does Captain Picard keep in his ready room? A lionfish, a clownfish, a blowfish, a goldfish.
That's a good. Oh, you know, I think I got that one wrong. Yeah, I got it wrong. I knew it was a lionfish too.
One person got it right,
Hmm.
and people didn't. But good try.
Is it you, Saval?
Nope.
Ooh, look. Red shirt's on the
Red
lead
shirt's
here.
catching up.
Coming up. What character was labeled unknown sampler when discovered by Bajoran scientists? Data,
Oh, I know that one.
Odo, Wanoon, Garrick.
It's Garrick, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Plain, simple Garrick.
Nothing complicated about that man.
Nope. Yay! Okay, here we go. Saval's still in the lead, but Red Shirt's catching up. How many hosts has Dax Simblant have?
This is not a fair question. Because which version of Dax?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I can't remember. I think I had to Google this one or look it up.
I got it wrong. Oh, it was a 9? Huh.
It was 9.
Yep.
How am I still on the podium?
You're third place right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Here we go.
Because I copy you.
What was 7 of 9's name before she was assimilated by the Borg? And Annie Bell, Holly Jones, Annika Hansen, Haley Comet.
Oh, you know, it's Annabelle, obviously.
Duh. She's so southern.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, got it right.
Oh man, Retro's catching up. Who was born on the USS Voyager? Annika
Voyager.
Hansen, Naomi Wildman,
No!
John Smith, Catherine Janeway Jr.
I hit the wrong button because I was actually trying to move my mouse over, and it must have had enough. I think I was getting a little too trigger happy on the click. Nathaniel, it's Naomi Wildman. Why would you vote for Annika Hansen?
Because he's copying you.
I barely watch Star Trek. You know this. I just copy you.
What is the name of Captain Otter's pet?
I know this one.
Spot, Porthos, Mr. Kitty.
Of course, it's
It's Mr. Kitty. It's Mr. Kitty.
I had fun making these names up, okay?
It's Mr. Kitty, definitely.
It is Mr. Kitty. You should pick it, Nathaniel.
Yeah, stop copying my answers.
Hey, yo.
All right.
I'm still on the podium. I don't know how this is possible.
All right. I think it's the last question.
Hey,
Who was pregnant on Voyager? On Enterprise.
On Voyager.
Paul, Hoshi, Malcolm Reed, Trip Tucker III.
Trip was pregnant.
What are you talking about? It was Hoshi. Come on.
Yeah, actually, it was Reed, I think. It was a love child between Trip and Reed.
Oh, yeah.
It was Trip. What? No, it was Trip.
It is Trip.
It is Trip.
But two people picked Paul.
Yeah, because T'Pol was the one that was pregnant.
No, Trip was pregnant.
No, T'Pol had the baby.
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm challenging
hand.
that. I'm challenging that one because I swear it was T'Pol.
Look at that.
Who was
Yay.
I lost third. Wow, he was pregnant on Star Trek Enterprise.
It's Trip from the whole.
He got pregnant by his hand, right? He got
when they first see
I'm challenging the results.
Kenny, watch out.
Stop, Nathaniel. Unexpected Star Trek Enterprise Wikipedia. Commander, okay, the Krieg ignites the plasma exhaust. Commander Trip Tucker, the ship.
Oh, so Chase was second place, so he was the red shirt.
After his return, he learns that he's pregnant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Must have missed that episode. What season was this on? Oh, that's why, because it was on the first season. Nobody watches the first season, Jenny. Nobody.
Well,
and it's reason for this. Why we don't watch the first season.
I was trying to make it where there's at least even out of questions from normal. No, I say normal from the Star Trek we all know, not anything new. So I didn't want to do Picard, Discovery, or Lower Decks when I made this.
I was wrong. I apologize, folks.
But were those questions too easy? I feel like those were too easy.
Shut up. I think they were just fine, Jen.
But audience, was they pretty good or were they too easy? Do I need to go harder?
Chase, I will hate on Enterprise as much as I want in the first season. you know William Shatner in that one country song he does with like Brad Paisley, and then Brad's like, "What do you think of my music video?" William Shatner then turns around and says, "You know that part of the song, like when you get to the end of it." He's like, "Oh yeah, when you hit that last high note." He's like, "No, when you get to the end, when the credits are rolling, that's the part I like."
I knew I had to throw one in. That was curveball.
I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, because I'm starting to like mentally
Mike,
name.
If you got most of them right, then why didn't you participate? My sister joined us tonight. Thank you, Candy. Yes, Candy, I admit when I am wrong. It rarely happens, but I do admit it.
But Robert wants a rematch. I can make another one.
Bring it, Robert.
I'll be ready
this time. I'll be ready.
I mean, probably not next week, because next week we are going to talk about the cruise, I think, right?
Okay, yeah, that was the plan.
That's the 24th, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I can do another one of these if y'all want. If y'all enjoyed
it. No. No. Okay? I admit when I'm wrong. Apparently Mike was busy doing other things.
But yet he had enough time to watch and do the questions.
Well, probably because you started reading them. He's like, I know that one. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind doing it again. It was fun. I don't know if y'all like it. It's fun making them up.
Yeah, let's do 25 next time.
Well, I was just got really tired of making.
Oh no, I want to see how good Chase really is. It's pretty easy to guess on a level of 4, and then when you only have 10. keeping your score decent?
I will make 25 for a future time frame.
All right, Chase, calling you up, buddy. Sammy's like, Jay, living your fantasy. Jen, do I have to put up with this?
Yes.
Oh, look, your wife did not go to bed.
Yeah, we were saying that you went to bed.
You.
Oh, she's watching her audiobook or reading or listening to her audiobook. Candy, I do listen. Candy's my sister, for the record. I do admit when I'm wrong. Granted, it doesn't happen very often, but I admit it.
Because he's a man, Candy. You should know this by now.
Scott admits when he's wrong all the time. What are you talking about, Jenny? Are you trying to say Scott's not man enough?
No.
Good answer. Good answer. Poor Jenny. Poor Jenny. Oh. You know, seriously though, we should do another contest. You know what we should do? A season 3 Star Trek Discovery quiz.
I could.
And then to throw some curveballs, you can personalize a couple of them. So not only do we have to guess what the correct answer is, but we have to guess what Jenny. Oh, that could be a better game. What would Jenny or what would Jenny say? You know, not only do we have to guess it. Yeah.
Which character does Jay hate the most?
No. It'll be like, what would Jenny say is the worst character in season 3 of Star Trek Discovery? What would Jenny say? Oh, that's the whole point. We'd get to know each other that way.
There's a Jackbox game.
Oh, we can start with me though. We can start with me.
There's a Jackbox game that we can do that with.
No, I'm saying that
we need to have another game night or another.
Yes, we do.
Late night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this time you're not on a
on a flight.
On a flight
to Washington. You know what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna plan that, then somehow I'm gonna go to Washington again, and that's gonna become a tradition. Oh, maybe I'll be on a flight to Texas. There we go. Because I keep. Oh, remember that one day I did the search for Southwest between here and Dallas to Love Airfield. I kid you not, probably like every 3 or 4 days I get a new advertisement for Dallas Love Airfield telling me, "Hey, look, check out this low fare rate."
I get those from here to DC often.
Who would you want to see in DC? I can't.
I don't know.
Is he wearing a black shirt? Maybe.
I want to see Lincoln.
Oh, sure.
I see how it is.
And the reflecting pond.
I just think that's their code name for you.
and the really tall, pointy thing. No. I just want to go back to the science museum.
I don't want to go there, Jenny. I don't want to go there.
I was talking about the monument, but okay.
Scott, save me. Save me, Scott.
This is true, Mike. This is true.
Oh, did you guys see that one TikTok about the guy who was supposed to be in DC for the writers to film it, right? And then he ended up going to Washington. He's like,
because he wasn't paying attention to his flight or something, and he saw that TikTok.
No, that was so bad. It's like yeah, and live front coverage action. You know?
Okay, here's a legit question.
Uh-huh.
So, I think Love feels nicer. It's smaller.
Nicest.
Hey. Ow. So, anyways, go back to legit question. So, Lovefield is nice. It's smaller. It's easy to get into. You don't have to pay to come in or go out of the airport.
Mm-hmm.
But Lovefield only has a limited of carriers. So they only take like Southwest and JetBlue and some other ones. I can't remember. I just know Southwest. DFW.
So the smaller planes.
Yeah, some of the smaller planes. Mm-hmm. DFW is an international airport, so it takes almost all planes. Mm-hmm. So, United, they have some Southwest there, all those. Yeah. But the kicker is you have to pay to leave out of the airport. There's a toll. So it's $2 if you're there for less than an hour, but then it adds up. So that's the only problem. It's bigger. There's more options. But it depends on what you're flying out of. They're both about equal distance from me, so I like Love Field. It's smaller, easy to get to. But DFW, it's bigger and more options to get to places.
All I can tell you, Mike, is both places would be pretty fun to visit. Washington or Washington D.C. Yeah.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
Southwest goes to Loveville.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm thinking that we should probably
Yeah.
call it.
I was gonna say one thing for tomorrow, since it's kind of
Oh,
a
yeah.
history thing. The NASA's Perseverance rover is landing on Mars.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
Trek Radio on Twitch is going to be doing coverage along with NASA.
That's 2:30, right?
Yes,
Eastern?
about 2:30 Eastern. So
I saw that on the news at work. Sorry, it's like
I'm
I'll tell you.
posting a link if it'll go. There you go.
My boss thinks it's a fake.
It's not fake.
That this
is
her
a response to you, Jenny.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go back to this, babe. But we saw on the news. We had the Weather Channel up, and she goes, "They can't do that." And I was like, "Yeah, they can. No, the radiation from the microwaves it just ruined the machinery." I'm like,
like really?
I was like, maybe this is the flat earther. Anyways, go on, Scott.
I was just gonna say, if anybody's around wants to check it in to watch it, tune into their channel because they're going to be doing coverage, and one of our good DJs will be on there too. So
yeah, I should definitely do that. Send me that in an email tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll try to remember because I usually don't check too much of Facebook. I'm on my phone messaging you guys. I do all my videos here with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a poster to go with it too, but we can't post images here. So I'll post it in our Discord.
Actually, you could, but you'd have to share the image.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you do have admin rights.
He'll put it on our Discord.
Okay. So, all right, guys. I want to say thanks everyone for joining us tonight. It was great and fun to have you guys. Next week we'll be talking about the cruise, so please stay tuned for that. We will probably Scott and I and Jenny will talk about when we want to do round 2, and then send out invites to Robert and Chase, and hopefully get you guys on. So that'll probably be maybe a couple weeks, maybe next month. I don't know yet. We'll have to work out the logistics and get back to it because I would definitely love to dive more into season 2.
3.
All right. So with that said,
count.
What?
Nope. You said season 2, not season 3.
Oh, season 3. My bad. Season 3. My bad.
Anyways.
All right, guys. I just want to say live long and prosper. And have a good night.
Night, guys.
Night, guys.